Hello everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to my channel. In this video, we are going to locally install this Grammar 2 billion Instruct model which does only one thing and does it very nicely. It corrects the grammar in your English sentences. This model is a fine-tuned version of Google's Gemma 2 billion instruction-tuned model, and it has been fine-tuned by using Unsloth. This fine-tune of Gemma 2 billion is trained to take any input text and repeat it with fixed grammar. We are going to locally install it and then we will see how it works. Let me also give a huge shout out to Mast Compute who are sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. The VM I'm using is this Ubuntu 22.04 and the GPU is this NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM courtesy Mast Compute. If you're also looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description. Plus, I'm also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount. I'm creating a virtual environment with Conda to get this model installed. So let's wait. Okay, so virtual environment is created. Let's install all the prerequisites, which include the torch and transformers. Make sure that you install the transformer from the source because it's quite a new model and it's always a good idea to install it from the source. Let's launch our Jupyter notebook after the prerequisites are done. And now let's download our model after importing these libraries, and I'm downloading this Grammar 2 billion model. And the model has started downloading. It's quite a lightweight model. We already have covered the base Gemma 2 model. If you are interested, just go to my channel and then just search with Gemma 2 billion or Gemma, and you should be able to find heaps of videos around it. This was around 4 months ago. And this is quite a fine model, really amazing model. Okay, so if I go back to this model, this actually is quite an interesting model because I have covered few other models which tries to do the grammar check, but sometimes they totally alter the meaning of the sentence. So I'm very interested to see how exactly this one does it. Also, bit of most of other grammar checking models are a bit too small and can't really understand the context or the meaning of the text you give it. So they fix typos, but they struggle on more hidden grammatical errors and nuances. For example, there is model which I covered around TFA base grammar correction. That was, I would say, it was okay. It was based on something called as happy transformer. Anyway, so let's wait for this one to get downloaded and we will see how it works. The model is downloaded. Let's try to see how it works. So here I'm just giving it a prompt where I have this sentence which has some grammatical errors. Let's see what it does in case of this. Let me run it. So we are giving it a prompt, we are applying the chat template, and then this is a transformers pipeline where it is being converted into tokens with the help of tokenizer, and then model is generating the output. We have just given it these hyperparameters, and then tokenizer is decoding the output of model and we are printing it out. And the model is now running, doing something, and I had to change the pipeline to this tokenizer one the old way because it doesn't support pipeline, it seems. Anyway, so let's see what it does here. Also, let me show you the VRAM consumption while it processes that prompt. So you see it consumes around 11.5 gig of VRAM, so you would need that much. And it is taking a bit of a time, so let's wait for it. And there you go, it has fixed the grammar. So this was the original one and this is the resultant one. If you look at the resultant one, you see it has made some very subtle changes. For example, this Tony nominated has now dash between it, and then here when it says in the archives, it says in their archives, so which is pretty good. Let's try out one more. Now in this one, I'm asking it that the new employee was very nervous on his first day. He didn't even know where the bathroom was located at. He was given a large stack of papers to read through and a packet that included information about the company. So let me run it and see what the model fixes. You can also try it out and then see if you match the output of the model. And there you go. So you see, let's compare it. Says the new employee was very nervous on his first day, and then there is semicolon. He didn't even know where the bathroom was located. That's it. At is no more. He was given a large stack of papers to read through, and then comma, and and then it says along with a packet that included information about the company. This looks really cool. And now I'm going to go with more complicated example. So if you see through it, not only the text is more, but it is a bit harder. So I'm asking it, the manager of the department whom was also the project lead was overwhelmed, and then I go on and on. So let me run it and then we will compare the response of the model. And there you go. Here is the response. So if you read through it, it says the department manager, look how good is that, who was also the project lead, was overwhelmed by the workload. That's it. It has even shortened it. He's that and then he says its model says he struggled to delegate tasks to his team members. And so it has changed the sentences a bit, but still it has maintained the spirit of it, and the context is there, the semantics are there. And if you really look closely, it has maintained all the apostrophes and commas at the right places, and even has condensed the sentence, which is really good. And of course, it is more quicker. It will consume less tokens from the model. Okay, let's try out one final one. And now let's try out this one. In this one, I have not only used English, but also I have sprinkled a bit of Spanish here and there. As you can see, this taco de patatas and this el fuego. Now, this model has been fine-tuned on a Stanford NLP dataset, which I believe totally English. So I'm not expecting it to fix the Spanish or any other language, but just wanted to try it out. So let me run it. And there you go. So it hasn't complained. So if you look through it, like for example, the new restaurant in town, this was having a grand opening, and owner Carlos was very, so you see it has fixed all the commas. And then if I go through it, it says traditional Spanish dishes such as paella. So yep, looks great. Espanola, and then tacos. Yep, amazing stuff. So even it has fixed this first week and Buena Sorte. I'm not sorry, I can't pronounce it, but sounds beautiful. Anyway, but look at the quality of the model. It has maintained its grammatical streak and has fixed a lot of things. If you're a Spanish speaker and if you can still tell me if it has fixed any Spanish thing or not, that will be amazing. But all in all, real good stuff. Full marks for the effort for creating this model for grammar correction. Let me know what do you think. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you are already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.